all to Gyan course on structural dynamics, aerodynamics and vibration control of wind turbine. Now I request all the dignitaries to take their respective seats. Professor S. Bandyopadhyay, Director NIT Silchar, Professor Rajat Gupta, Director NIT Mizoram, Professor Vishwajit Basu, International Expert, Trinity College, Dublin, Professor S. Bashir, Dean Academics, NIT Silchar, Professor R.D. Mishra, Dean SW, NIT Silchar, Professor M.A. Ahmed, Dean RC, NIT Silchar, Professor P.K. Patwari, Dean FW, and Gyan, Local Coordinator, NIT Silchar, Dr. A. Vishwas, HOD, Department of Mechanical Engineering, NIT Silchar. Please, sir. Light symbolizes enlightenment. Thus, on this auspicious occasion, let us fill our life with this light that enshrines the spiritual urge of wisdom and bliss. So I request all our dignitaries to kindly come forward to light the lamp. Now I request Dr. A. Vishwas, HOD, Department of Mechanical Engineering, NITS, to kindly felicitate Professor S. Bandyopadhyay, Director, NIT Silchar. I again request Dr. A. Vishwas, HOD, Department of Mechanical Engineering, NIT Silchar, to kindly felicitate Professor Rajat Gupta, Director, NIT Mizoram. Now, I request Professor S. Bandyopadhyay, Director, NIT Silchar, to kindly felicitate Professor Vishwajit Basu, International Expert, Trinity College, Dublin. Now, I request Dr. Sudeep Day, Course Coordinator, to kindly felicitate Professor S. Dash, Dean Academics, NIT Silchar. I request Dr. Sudeep Day, Course Coordinator, to kindly felicitate Professor R.D. Mishra, Dean SW, NIT Silchar. I request Dr. Sudeep Day to kindly felicitate Professor M.A. Ahmed, Dean RC, NIT Silchar. I again request Dr. Sudeep Day to kindly felicitate Professor P.K. Patwari, Dean FW, and Gyan Local Coordinator, NIT Silchar. Now, I request Dr. S. Bhaumik to kindly felicitate Dr. A. Vishwas, HOD, Department of Mechanical Engineering, NIT Silchar. The primary objectives of the course are as follows: exposing participants to the fundamentals of wind turbine mechanics, building in confidence and capability amongst the participants in application of the tools and techniques to estimate water resources, forecast wind power, and carry out site-specific design of wind farms, providing exposure to practical problems and solutions related to structural dynamics and aerodynamics of wind turbine, and enhancing the capability of participants to design and apply structural control techniques for power and vibration control. Now, I request Dr. A. Vishwas, HOD, Department of Mechanical Engineering, NIT Silchar, to kindly address the gathering.
Good morning to all of you present here. Respected Director, Professor Shivaji Bandopadhyay sir, respected Dean Academics, Professor Sumanta Vaishya sir, respected Dean Student Welfare, Professor R.D. Mishra sir, respected Faculty Welfare, Dr. Professor P.K. Patwari sir, respected Dean RC, Professor M.A. Ahmed sir, and our distinguished speaker at this Gyan course, international expert, Professor Vishwajit Basu, Trinity College, Dublin. On behalf of Mechanical Engineering Department, I welcome you all to this one-week Gyan course on wind turbines, structural dynamics, aerodynamics, and vibration control. I feel this is a very relevant topic in today's era, considering the major thrust which is being given to the development of wind energy all over the world, especially in India. I believe this GAN course will cover almost the entire gamut of wind energy and wind turbines. I congratulate Dr. Sudeep De for organizing this GAN course, and this is the second GAN course which is being organized on behalf of Mechanical Engineering Department. I wish this course a grand success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Now I request Professor P.K. Patwari, Dean FW and GAN Local Coordinator, NIT Silchar, to kindly address the guest.
Very good morning, respected Professor Bandyopadhyay, the Director of the Institute, Professor Rajat Gupta, the Senior Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering Department, NIT Silchar, and the Director of NIT Mizoram, respected Professor Vishwajit Basu, our expert in this 5 days program here at NIT Silchar, my other colleagues, head of the department, faculty members, and participants and students. I, on behalf of the Department of Mechanical Engineering as well as the Institute, and on my personal behalf, welcome all of you in the 16th GYAN course in the Institute and second in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. So at this moment, I feel pleasure to congratulate Dr. Sudeep De, the coordinator of this program, and the entire Department of Mechanical Engineering Department and the entire fraternity of NIT Silchar. We are very much grateful to our director, Professor Bandyopadhyay, as well as our former director, Professor Rajat Gupta, because when the idea were conceived at that time, Professor Gupta also helped us a lot, and later on, Professor Bandyopadhyay has motivated a lot, and finally, we could arrange this GYAN course in the department. And being a 16th GYAN course in this institute, we really feel it proud that Government of India has supported us like anything, and that's where the realization today we are getting this course. So I do not want to take much time. Just once again, congratulations to all the participants also for being here with us. I hope you will enjoy and you will take home something out of this course. Once again, thankful to Professor Vishwajit Basu for coming all the way and accepting our invitation, sir. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Just to interrupt, on behalf of Mechanical Engineering Department, I must welcome Professor Rajat Gupta, Director NIT Silchar, and in a hurry, I sort of, so I want to inform one thing that I did my PhD under his guidance. So whatever I am today is because of him, because of the PhD that I obtained under the guidance of him. So welcome, sir. As a student, I am welcoming you, sir, once again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Professor Vishwajit Basu is currently affiliated to the School of Engineering, Trinity College, Dublin, Ireland. He earned his doctoral degree in 1998 from IIT Kanpur. He started his professional career as a lecturer in the Department of Civil Engineering, Jadavpur University in 1997 before joining the Department of Civil Engineering, Trinity College, Dublin in 2002. He has been a visiting faculty in Technische Universität Darmstadt, Germany in 2002, a visiting professor in the Department of Civil and Mechanical Engineering, Rice University, USA in 2006, a guest professor in Aalborg University in 2011, and a visiting fellow at Newton Institute, University of Cambridge, 2017. He has also been a senior Marie Curie Fellow, Plaxis BV, Netherlands during 2012-2013. He is an author of about 150 journal papers, 5 book chapters, and 120 referred conference papers. He has received several prestigious awards. Among some of his recent awards are Phil Dock Award from Institute of Sound and Vibration Research, Southampton, 2016, High-End Foreign Expert Award from Government of China, 2015, Kobri Award from Structural Control, 2014. Now I request Professor Vishwajit Basu, International Expert, Trinity College, Dublin, to please kindly address the panel.
So, first of all, I express my sincere gratitude for inviting me to deliver this lecture here, and I'm delighted to be in Silchar. My first time here, in fact, my first time in the state of Assam, in fact. I have had some interaction with some of the researchers already, which has been quite intellectually enlightening, and I hope we'll have more of that. And I'm delighted to also see some of the people who have been contributing to the development of these courses here and have been instrumental in organization of this GAN course, like Mr. Gupta and Mr. Banerjee, and all others as well, have fought a lot. And and also, of course, to Shubhit, who has been constantly communicating with me in the last 2 years or so. So, so my dear colleagues and fellow friends, as I said, I look forward to the next 5 days here. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Now, I request Professor Rajat Gupta, Director, NIT Mizoram, to please kindly address the meeting.
Respected Professor Banerjee, Professor Basu, my esteemed colleagues on the dais, dear participants, good morning to all of you. At the very outset, I express my gratitude to the organizer for inviting me to be here. I am really honored. I congratulate Dr. Shujib Dey for inviting Professor Basu, such a scholar, in this GAN program. You, my participants, you are extremely fortunate to have such a scholar amongst you. Sir, I have deputed 5 of my students here, sitting over there. 3 are for MTech and 2 for PhD. My appeal to all of you, please take the full advantage of his presence. And I also sincerely desire that this 5-day is just a beginning. The relationship has developed. You will continue this relationship. If this happens, then the purpose of GAN program will be fulfilled. In these few words, once again, I congratulate the Department of Mechanical Engineering and NIT Silchar for conducting this program. I wish the program grand success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your motivational words. Now I request Professor S. Bandyopadhyay, sir, Director, NIT Silchar, to kindly address the gathering.
Good morning, my colleagues, and that includes Professor Rajat Gupta as well, Director Mizoram, but he is actually a faculty member of NIT Silchar. And obviously to Professor Basu. who was my colleague at Jadavpur University in Civil Engineering Department. For the brief period he was at Jadavpur, because I'm an old timer there, so during that time I was also there. So with this such a conglomeration and my other colleagues here and the dear participants. So a GAN course is, say, if we list, so this is the 16th in the series. And so obviously at every GAN course and every such program, after the program is over, we look back and try to identify, say, what we have gained out of that. And when you say we, it includes the participants like you, it includes people like us, and the institute level also. Because every such program, every such endeavor, every such financial support from whatever may be the sources, so we'll have to see what is the outcome. So for dear participants, you should be trying to look at, that is the areas that you are studying. So it will match, might match with your PhD activities, with your MTech programs. See that what the maximum sort of interactions you can have with Professor Basu. Because the kind of, that is when she was reading his CV, so you have seen the wide kind of exposure. And that exposure is actually, the one is a knowledge and another is an exposure, by which actually the knowledge and your depth that increases. And you have the opportunity to interact with him at every step. So 5 days is not a small number of days. So take maximum benefit out of that. And at the end, obviously, that is when the program will be coming to an end. Try to set up a rapport with him so that this relationship, as Professor Gupta has said, it should not end within these 5 days, it should go beyond. And among yourself also, you make a communication group so that whatever research problems, research issues that come up in these areas or in other areas, be in a discussion mode among yourself. Because in today's world, that is, unless you are in an interdisciplinary area, unless you are in a collaborative environment, your research can give you a PhD degree, but that cannot be, may not be the meaningful one. So this is from the student's perspective, or that is what you can expect and what you should be doing. And obviously, I will be expecting that every one of you who have registered for the course, they participate in each and every program. Because sometimes it appears that the participation at the later day, halves of the lectures, so that actually diminishes. So that should not be, that I should expect. Because otherwise the whole success of all these endeavors by my colleagues and all the sources, so that will go in future. From the institute side, I always expect that every such visit by an international expert, so will result in joint research proposals to some other funding agencies. So because it happens that this is not just these 5 days before, because before this, lot of discussions, deliberations are there, and the Professor Basu has some knowledge about what kind of activities are going on. So I will expect that at the end of the program, during these 5 days, so some research proposals with Dr. Sudeep or others that will be coming up. And to take that further, because a joint proposal does not mean that there will be a research funding at the end. So we'll have to wait for that. But a joint PhD supervision, that is also another area. That is where my colleagues and Professor Basu, I understand they will be looking at that. So that we have a long-term relationship, not only from this GAN program, but also from all the other GAN programs that we had already. So that is our objective. So with these wishes, I wish this GAN program success, and I wish that Professor Basu stay at NIT Silchar for these 5 days will be a memorable one, so that he will continue coming in, sometimes physically, sometimes mentally, but through his activities with our team here. Thanks to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivational words. Now, I would like all the participants to introduce themselves one by one. You can have mine.
Sitting there.
You can have.
Fine.
Good morning. My name is Session-1. I'm from IT Guwahati. I'm a PhD student here. Thank you.
Good morning. This is Ravi Ranjan from an IT Researcher, Mechanical Department. I am pursuing here PhD in third year.
Good morning. I am Mahesh Pandey from NIT Mizoram. I'm Tech Thermal Engineering.
Good morning. I'm PJ Kumar Gurmaita. I'm pursuing MTech from NIT Mizoram.
Good morning to Manila. So this is K. Marsh. So came from NIT Mizoram. I'm doing PhD and guidance of Professor and Professor. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Myself Sheikh Mohammed Rashid. I'm doing my PhD in NIT Mizoram, and I'm working on wind energy sector, and one of my co-guides is Professor Rajat Gupta.
Good morning everyone. Myself Kanaka. I am doing my MTech in NIT Mizoram in Thermal Engineering.
Good morning to you all. I'm Sutish Kumar CP, a faculty in Government College of Engineering, Kannur, Kerala. So I just came here to see that whether I can get some topics so that my students can do some projects.
Good morning, one and all. My name is Supreet. I'm working as a faculty member in Army College of Engineering, Bangalore. My close topic, my PhD topic is closely related to the wind turbines and the wind energy sector. So I thought I can take a maximum advantage of this course, and it will also benefit others. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Harshdeep. I am from IIT Ahmedabad, and I'm pursuing my second year in PhD in wind forecasting and battery optimization.
Good morning everyone. My name is Kamalesh Bhumik and I am from NIT Silchar. I am pursuing my PhD in the Department of Civil Engineering.
Good morning to all the respected dignitaries and my dear friends. My name is Shubham Ghosh and I am pursuing a PhD from NIT Silchar, and my area of interest is structural dynamics, and I am from Civil Engineering Department. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Aisha Wafa. I'm Master Student in Systems and Control from Eindhoven University in Netherlands. And I just get into this topic just for interest and understanding the vibration and control. So that's it.
I'm Mohammad Sajir from IIT Guwahati. I'm doing PhD in Structural Engineering. My topic is vibration control of wind turbine. That's why I came.
I am Vamsi Krishna. I am pursuing MTech in Mechanical Engineering and NIT Silchar. Good morning, all of you. My name is Kumar Swamy. I am pursuing MTech here in Design and Manufacturing. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Rahul Kumar. I am studying MTech first year student in Department of Mechanical Engineering, NIT Silchar.
Good morning, everyone. I am Aditi Haldar, NIT Silchar from Civil Engineering Department and MTech final year student.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Anindapa. I am a structural engineering student under Civil Engineering Department doing MTech under Professor S. Choudhury. Actually, my interest is on wind load evolution, numerical modeling. So, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Nakshatra Gupta from NIT Silchar. BTech. I am pursuing BTech in mechanical engineering. First year.
Good morning, everyone. I am Shubhankar Saha. I am from this institute and I am pursuing PhD from Mechanical Engineering Department.
Good morning, everyone. I am Bishri Troy, PhD scholar of NIT Silchar. My research topic is quantification of uncertainty in general wind. Thank you.
Good morning to one and all. My name is Subrata Bushari.
I'm a PhD first year student in NIT Silchar. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dheeraj Raj. I'm pursuing PhD from Mechanical Department from NIT Silchar. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Myself Subhash Chandra Sahu. I'm pursuing PhD first year from Electrical Engineering Department of NIT Silchar. Thank you.
Last but not the least, we have Dr. Sudeep Day, course coordinator for the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everybody. Respected directors, international experts, dean sirs, HOD, colleagues, friends, dear participants and students. Let me take the opportunity on behalf of the Institute and as the course coordinator of Global Initiative of Academic Network, GAN course, to express my sincere gratitude to everybody who has put his or her honest effort to make it initiative possible. First of all, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Professor Mondopathay, Honorable Director of our Institute, for patronizing this course, and we are thankful to Professor Rajat Gupta, our senior professor, as well as he is the Director of NIT Mizoram, for his gracious presence in this occasion. And we are delighted to have Professor Vishwajit Basu, our international expert, who is from Trinity College, Dublin, Ireland. And we don't have any words to express our gratitude to sir for agreeing to come to our institute and with your enriched knowledge and with your erudite lectures, which will be put forth within the next 5 days. Looking forward to you among us on future academic and research collaboration as well, sir. We are deeply indebted to Principal Coordinator of GYAN of IIT Kharagpur for approval of our course proposal and all necessary financial support to conduct this course. We hope to have by our side in future academic endeavor as well. We are thankful to Professor S. Boisho, our Dean Academics, Professor R.T. Mishra, sir, our Dean Students Welfare, Professor P.K. Patori, sir, who is Dean FW, as well he is local GYAN coordinator, Dr. Ognimitra Vishwas, he is our HOD, Mechanical Engineering Department, for encouraging and motivating to carry out this course. So we are thanking them for much needed moral support to us. And it's not the way we get a chance to formally thank all our support staff. Let me grab the opportunity to thank all our support staff, without whom this would have been incomplete. Hence, we thank our entire team. I mean, right from the photographer, videographer who are capturing the important event and cherishing the beautiful moments. And we are thankful to the publisher who has published the GYAN course lecture notes, assignments, tutorial, brochure. We are thankful to the persons who prepared the mementos, certificates, and all our support staff, right from the electrician, the cleaner, everybody. And I made a small mistake. We are thankful to our Dean RC, Professor M.A. Ali sir, who has his continuous support always boosted up for our research domain. I'd like to thank our dear participants without whom this course would have been not possible. So it is for your benefit, well-being, and we are aiming such an endeavor. Our special thanks to all the participants who have joined far away from Silchar. I mean, people coming from the Kerala to Ahmedabad, so all across the world. I mean, though the global course, so it is it seems that the course is going to be in a global form. And finally, our students, without your volunteer aid and assistance, these things would have materialized. And we do not want to belittle your honest effort by thanking you. And we appreciate the way you, you take the painstaking for, designing the certificates, for designing the banner, mementos, everything, and assisting the host, guests, everything, and preparing the itinerary, ensuring the smooth running of the grand course. So we thank everyone present here for your love and support. Thank you very much. And I request all of you to join us for a high tea, which is outside here. And there will be one group photo outside just prior to that. So please join us for a group photo outside, and that will be followed by high tea. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Welcome.
Bye.